Right, this is a bit of a walkthrough of the controls and things for the new Massey, just in case I haven't actually managed to give you a good run through of them before I go. Yeah, so we're here in the cockpit of the Massey down in the car park. So just some of the key controls. So we've obviously got the ignition, same as the other tractors. It's a little bit stiff, this one, especially getting the key out. You've got to really give it a good pull. You've got your different positions there. So you've got well, stop, and you've got your electrics on, glow, and then the next one obviously is start. We'll cover that in a second. Steering wheel, that's pretty standard. Although adjustment for the steering wheel, they've got a little knob here. You can pull, and which one does that do? That pulls the whole steering wheel out. Sorry, it's quite awkward to hold this and do at the same time. So you pull that, and then the whole steering wheel will go in and out. And then if you push it away, you can change the angle on the wheel itself. I'm going to do that on my knee, there like that. There we go. Other thing you've got then is wipers there and indicators. And this side you've got your hydraulic shuttle. So this is the way of going forwards and backwards. There we go, you can see a bit better there. So at the minute we're in neutral, we're stopped. You've got reverse, which is the bottom one, and forwards, the top position. You've also got your accelerator, brakes, and clutch. The clutch is a little bit sensitive. So when you start the engine, obviously you push the clutch in to start. Often it won't start, so if you just sort of push down firmly but gently, so quite a nice gentle push down, just to make sure the button there, you can kind of hear the button that's clicking. Just make sure that button engages when you turn the ignition, or it'll just not start. Over here we've got gears, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, same as usual. We do also have a low and high gearbox, which is this green button on the side. So when you're in neutral, you can press that green button, it'll switch it into the low or the high gearbox. On the dashboard you'll see there's no light for the low, but there is for the high. So when the light for the little rabbit comes on, you know you're in the high gearbox. If there's no light, you're in the low. Yeah, that's that one. Then you've got the front loader here, pretty much same as the Kubota. Pull up, pull down. Ooh, hello. Sorry. Tip the bucket, and then we've got an additional pair of buttons here. This one here. Ooh, hello. This one here doesn't do anything, but this one here controls the grab function on the bale grab, on the muck grab there, or on the bale squeeze, that one over there. It will control the opening and the closing of the jaws. We've got the hand throttle, so that works your accelerator, same as the one on the other two tractors. We've got two hydraulics here, so for tipping trailers. This one here is also linked to something called the automatic pickup hitch, which I will cover in a different video. Yeah, so you've got two lots of hydraulics that you can use there. So all of our tipping stuff only really needs one, but if we ever bought anything new, it needs more than one. You've got the two there, so you can use them. We've got our four-wheel drive selector. You need to be stopped, or well, actually you can be moving, but the brakes need to be off for you to switch into four-wheel drive. And your diff lock. I've not actually used diff lock, so I can't tell you, but I would imagine you probably have to be brakes off for that as well. These ones here control the draft on the link arms. So on the old Massey, there's that other box for changing the height of the link arms that generally I say don't touch. This is pretty much the same. I haven't figured out what they do, so don't fiddle with them. PTO, it's in the neutral position at the minute. If I put it in the stop position, oh okay, that just pulls. That's the stop position. To start, you push down and turn. That's in the start position, and then if you want to stop it in a hurry, you just tap it like that and it's in the stop. I'll leave you neutral for now. Over here we've got the automatic pickup hitch. Can't use it at the minute because the arms aren't in the right spot, but I will cover that later. Up and down on the link arms, this is just an alternative control. If you're putting the machine on, you can kind of look out the back here and use them. Here in the console of the armrest, we've got this little spinny wheel here, which is the link arms. we've got the button here in front of it that just controls if the link arms are on or not, basically. So this position it's in now, with the button to the back, that's in the transport position. So whenever you start the tractor, this is one of the checks, make sure it's in the rear position. If you want to use it, switch it from that into that position, and now this wheel is now active, and we can change the height of the links. Keep it in that position if you're not using it though. This one here, it's something to do with changing the automatic, the gearboxes, but I haven't quite figured out what, and it doesn't seem to change anything, so don't worry about that. Unless you can figure out what it does, maybe read the instructions or something. We've got up here, we've got the beacon, which sadly has fallen off. It didn't come with one, so if you want to bring it on the road, you need to get yourself a beacon. They're pretty cheap from TFM. Rear windscreen wipers. We've got front windscreen wipers there on the console. We've got all the different lights. Switch all them off now. Work lights, various work lights all over the front there. We've got one there, one on the other side, a couple at the top there as well. Got some on the back as well, somewhere, possibly up high. There's lights all over the shop. You've got a little radio, a little clock, and your aircon unit. And I think that's pretty much all of the controls in the cab. So next video I'm going to do is just going to be starting.